Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to SIV TV, also known as the Solomon Edetefion Foundation TV. We are here to enlighten us on the topic of human trafficking. We're talking about the ways in which this human trafficking they go about, the way it can be curbed, and the measures we can put in place to make sure that these things do not go through by enlightening and sensitizing the youth. We checked on the UNICEF records and we found that the index that in over 155 countries they are being involved, and then over 50 million people are trafficked globally every year. In the index of 2022 report has it that 27 million Africans actually got through the human trafficking, and these methods go through fake scholarships, um, they go through forceful kidnapping and harvesting of human parts, and some also go through slave trade, human modern slave trading, and deception for sexual exploitations. These traffickings could be said to person forced labors and modern day slavery carried out by individuals and fraudulent organizations. Family members are also used in some cases. Some humans are forced into commercial sex exploitations, forceful to obtain profits, and some other parts it's for organ harvesting. In here we have a speaker with me by name Mr. Ola. He's also the vice president of the SIF Foundation. He will be here to throw more light on some of the methods in which these are used to lure our youths into being trafficked. Welcome, Mr. Ola.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here. A very interesting topic for that matter, human trafficking. Uh, Human trafficking is an illegal business that has gained ground in our society for a long time now, and all over the globe is becoming gradually a norm and it's becoming a widespread event. But to be specific, is gaining more ground in the continent of Africa due to so many factors like poverty, the eagerness of people to make it to blow, and just like this, the recently involved slang, everybody want to japa at all cost. People are there are so many ways this human trafficking is being done, like my interviewer mentioned earlier, some through false promises, false educational promise, scholarship, provision of job, all manner of promises. And people enter their trap unknowingly. And we've seen it that it's a very important thing for us to create awareness, enlighten people, individual, not only avoid being a victim of human trafficking, on how to identify these people, human traffickers, how to easily identify someone who has been trafficked to our society. Most of these people that are into human trafficking, by the time they are making promises, okay, they want to process admission for you abroad, okay, scholarship for you abroad. One of the things they will tell you is this: all this process, all these promises, all these things, the information you are providing them, keep it to yourself. Okay, this document, go and bring this, go and bring that. they make sure that they restrain you. They make you believe that there is no need for you to get too many people involved.
Involved. True.
Don't carry too many people along.
Along, yeah.
So, and if you see that some of these transactions are not open, it's a red flag. It's a sign for you that you need to step back and watch your step. And on the part of the people being trafficked, you one of the ways to easily know, to suspect that this person, whether this person was actually trafficked or not, many of them live in fear.
True.
Because they've been captured, they are in captivity, so they've lost their self-esteem. The self-confidence is not there. They've been threatened that the day you open up on how you got here, that will be your end. So the fear of opening up to people, to the society, relating freely in the community will be there. The fear will be there. So they will not be free. When they'll be talking as if somebody put words in them. So when you see people like that in the community, they are looking tattered, malnourished, without any reason. You one should be able to, take a step further, investigate the matter. Okay, what is behind? How did you get here? What are you doing? What are your work? And unfortunately, many people many Africans outside the shore of Africa, okay, they are doing all manner of things. The job that was not what their intention was. That was not the reason why they left their motherland. But getting there, they've been cut off from relative. They cannot reach out to anybody, and they are just there living in fear. Okay, so they're being used, sexually abused, okay, using them to make money, and they themselves, they don't have access to the money they actually being used to make, okay, on daily basis. And this is happening. And I think beyond the responsibility of federal government, responsibility lies on everyone. We need to be sensitive to the environment we are. And these people, they are not aliens.
True.
They are everywhere. They are neighbor to somebody.
Of course.
They are siblings to somebody. So all we just need to do is to be more vigilant, okay? Be sensitive to your environment, to the people around you. Okay, this one that this person find it easy, very hard to mingle, okay, to talk. What could be the reason? So we are in a society whereby everybody is busy. Okay, my business, my job. So you don't have time to study people. You don't have time to study your environment. You see new face. You don't, nobody cares where is this person from. Okay, everybody wake up, want to rush to work, and before you come back, it's late at night. So you don't actually, we find it difficult to know our environment, to know who is who. So when you come across people making promise to you, okay, I have a scholarship, I want to offer you. Just like few weeks ago, a lady sent me a message concerning one of the leading agricultural industry in this company. I think number one so far in this country and in Africa at large. That there's a job offer. He met somebody that promised that the organization, the company is recruiting, and a person has a slot, and promise her to give that slot to her. So I ask, this person is a company I know. I have someone who worked there and resigned. She resigned based on for educational purposes. Yes. So that this company I know very well. They don't go through this means when it comes to their employment or recruitment. So this person that promised you a slot, what is his designation in the company? Say he's not actually working there. So
it's how like an agent.
Yeah. So how does he get a slot there? So how did you meet him? She said they met on Facebook.
Oh.
So I did some kind of background check. So what does he ask you to do? Say, this man asked her to travel down to the town.
Okay. So,
and when we, at times when we make mention of human trafficking, we picture it as moving across a nation. No, you don't necessarily need to be moved outside your country So moving you from one state to another is,
Also a form
provided
of
your
trafficking.
freedom is
It's
being tampered
taken.
with,
True.
okay, is against human rights.
Of course. True.
Provided your freedom is at stake, you are in captivity, and that is the number one agenda of trafficking. Whatever that puts you into that bondage, into slavery, is
True.
as limited your life. And I told the lady, in this jet age, this age of computer, somebody has a job for you and is asking you to come down. Who does that? All you need, if you have a job for her, all you send your CV,
Of course, yes.
your credential at most. If they are asking you, if everything is set now, they've sent you offer letter, you are now to appear in person for physical interview or for documentation. It's a different thing entirely. But the job you've not seen, they're asking to come physically. I said, look, check where something is fishy in
Okay.
such a thing.
Thank you very much. So at this point, in every nation, what role do the securities have to put in place? What measures should they put in place to actually reduce the impact of this human trafficking? What do you think they could do to actually curtail the human trafficking?
Yeah, to the best, let me say, to the best of their own ability, they've been doing. But I think these so-called human traffickers, as the security agencies are coming up with different ideas to contain the activity, they themselves, they are coming up with different kind of these are brain people.
Sure.
So you understand now? So they are coming up with different kind of ideas to make the job more easier for them. But I think the security personnel agencies cannot be totally incapacitated. I think they should, the functionality, okay, the efforts of intelligence should be more involved and should be more made use of. And now when you see so many informations are outside there that actually our security personnel have not actually made use of. So they should see more into that. Okay, when people are traveling out, okay, you say you are traveling out, what you seek the consent, who process this thing for you, who promise you the admission, where is the admission offer, okay, you say you secure the job, where is the job, what are the documents that validate your claims. So those things should be able to be presented. And then and another thing is this: the secret should look into our borders. Okay,
Exactly.
in Nigeria, we all know that we have, our borders are
porous.
highly porous.
Sure.
So that is one of the things you see our foreigners floating here and there. Okay, from near neighboring countries, Niger, okay, Cameroon, Ghana. Nobody is asking them, how did you enter this country? But I want to put to you that to enter their own country is not easy.
Sure.
You will be verified, you will be checked. But here somebody can just trek and follow his cattle, enter our country and become an indigene.
Sure.
And that's why you see security threats everywhere. Okay, this kidnapping and everything, insecurity is becoming a thing of concern. And this issue of security is not limited to security personnel alone. It's the responsibility of every individual. Like I used to say in my words at times, I said, you are the number one prophet of your life. Okay, whatever you are hearing from your religious leaders is a confirmation of what God must have first told you about your own life. So now in your environment, you are the number one security of that environment. So we should watch out, look out. Is there anybody here who security wise need help? Okay, so we can just, by paying that attention, okay, look into detail, ask questions. There may be one or more people around you that you can actually rescue. You may not be able to fight it out, but you can call attention of authorities. These were the things I suspect going on in so and so area. Just release the information and let them do a follow-up. So with that, I think we can have a good, better and safer environment.
Thank you very much. This will With this, we'll come to the conclusion of our interview today. We thank you very much, our listeners, for giving us your time and attention. We hope to come again, same time, same station on the Solomon Edet Effiong Foundation. Thank you very much for watching our program and stay tuned until we come again next time. It's a goodbye from us and see you next time.